I have to say, even though Matthias de Ligt got injured for 6 months, literally 2 weeks after I bought him, it's not been that bad. People have got better. Everything's better. The grass is greener. The fans are turning up. We're in a top 4 race when we were originally in a relegation battle. And today, I fancy some Turkish delight. Not the chocolate, but we're away at Fenerbache. And we could really do with a win, or at least some goals. I think we can count on that. We've been scoring for fun. Drop the intro. You just know with that intro that I've set myself up for a goal, well, for us not to score anything, don't you really? But today, viewers, is a big day in the context of, well, this season definitely, and maybe this series as a whole, because my job is still very much on the line. Pretty much any time I lose a game, I have to have a meeting with the board. Fortunately, that has not happened since the Bournemouth game, because we have won every single game since. We won our one game off camera since the last time we met. 2-0 home to Bristol City. Very easy, very pretty much well controlled. Come up from the international duty, only one more injury to report, and it is that of Fabio Silva. He is out for 4 days to 2 weeks, but that doesn't matter at the moment because Sasha Ablas is leading the line and playing exceptionally well at the moment. He's made 9 appearances for us, 6 goals and 3 assists. Not bad. We're going to kick off today's game with our game against Wolves. They are now 8th in the league, but are only 3 points behind us. We now sit in 5th, 2 points behind 4th place Chelsea. So a win today will take us into the top 4 for the first time this season. You can tell here that it's been a bad day for us in terms of results. Liverpool won, United won, Burnley have won, City have won, and so have Spurs. So we really need to match up with that and get a win away at Molineux. Our record against Wolves is quite good, but we know that that counts for absolutely nothing. We are going to stick with the same lineup that has been playing so well in recent weeks. Donnarumma is in goal. Tierney, Ayer, Wood and Aarons make up the back 4. Torreira and Bentley in the middle. And you can tell now the partnerships are beginning to take shape. Hopefully there'll be one soon between Davies and Tierney, because Davies is playing again today. Up to a 4.5-star rated player at the moment as well. He's got another brace in his last game. Armada is in the middle. Pedrinho is on the right. And Ablas is leading the line up front today. Since January, it almost feels like we just flicked a switch and suddenly we're just playing like the way we always should have been. It's just incredible at the moment. Everyone is in great form. I need that to continue. Look at Wolves' lineup here. The man we need to watch out for is Patrick Cutrone. He is currently top goal scorer in the league with 24 goals. Playing very, very well and still very highly rated. Was obviously a wonder kid and still is on FM20. We're a few years into the save now. In real life, I think he's 21. In this, he is 27. So it's a big ask for us to try and keep hold of them today. Ayer and Wood, though, have been pretty decent in recent weeks. Let's hope they can continue that. They've also got Gini Wijnaldum, which I think is a very decent signing. Right, Molineux is rocking. We know that this is a very tense fixture. There's a lot on the line here, and a win today, and I'd say that we are suddenly right in and amongst it. We're still kind of outsiders for it. Chelsea do have a game in hand, or have 2 games in hand on us after this game against Wolves. So, really, we need to win today just to apply some pressure. They've got a decent run in. Ours is slightly trickier. So, ultimately, we need to start pulling out some of the big wins. We've done well to beat the teams that we should be beating, which is what we weren't doing earlier on in the season. Now we need to start winning against the bigger boys. Which, fortunately, we have also done as well recently, because we did beat United. So, did you know I beat United? I keep saying it in every game. As Bentley whips a great ball over top to Alphonso Davies, who's in. Davies squares it across. Ablas hits it. What are you doing? Turn and hit it, son. It's a very even game at the moment. Only see only that one highlight where Ablas refused to shoot, and I have no idea why. Ever since then, nothing has happened, and we're over half an hour in. Wolves pretty much dictating most of the game, really. But like I said, with the new kind of system and new tactics that I'm playing, because it's not a new system, we are happy to counter-attack, and I'm hoping that we can just get one breakaway and then just sit on it. Livakovic is in goal for them as well, which obviously is an ex-keeper of ours, so we can expect to rick it at some point. Pedrinho, Davies back post. Oh, he scored again! Alphonso Davies' head is a goal magnet. It's his 14th goal of the season. He's near Fabio Silva in terms of our top goal scorer of the season, and Pedrinho and him link up perfectly. Pedrinho whips in those far post crosses. He gets one Castagna here on his wrong foot. Brilliant cross. That is a great header, but the keeper's got to do better. Get in! And Castagna hits the ball. Let's not concede straight away, please, as Vinegar hits it along the bar. Cutroni's hit the post and Aarons swipes it clear. Focus, boys. Well, there's another highlight just before the end of the half, and it's in our own half, so let's hope that we can just get out of this. I'd love it if we can nick a 2-0. I mean, that's a good searching ball by Amado, and Ablas is in. Demiral's made a right muck up of it, and it's a good save there by Lovakovic. Should have gone either side of him rather than straight at him, maybe. Yeah, I'm not a professional footballer, but I have often heard that when you're in a one-on-one, if you hit it either side of the goalkeeper, it actually helps. But that might just be me. I might be talking nonsense. 2 minutes have added on time, and at the moment we are somehow hauling ourselves into the top 4. It's been incredibly even. We've just taken one of our chances, so I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. Thiago Almada's not his best game, neither is Lucas Torreira. I'm looking for a bit more from them in the second half. I've got Bobby Firmino on the bench if needs be. I might have to bring Mortellaro on for Thiago Almada, who's having a little bit of an indifferent time at the moment. He's not been his usual influential self. He's been a little bit hit and miss with his form, and that's not good because he was a big part of the turnaround that this team has gone through. It's actually getting him playing at his best, and now it feels like he's kind of gone a little bit backwards. But we've got the ball here in the first half of the second half. A great ball over the top there, and Almada is in. Almada misses it, and I knew he was going to. Didn't have any conviction in that, and it's an unfortunate ball back there. And Ablas couldn't get on it. But we're dictating the play a little bit more now. You can sense that maybe a second is on the cards if we're lucky. Torreira to Pedrinho. Could it come from this? Torreira, good ball over the top. And no, it's not actually. It's a crap one. Good ball there into Torreira. Back to Wood. Wood, nice ball out to Aarons. We're getting very good overlaps in the wing positions as Ablas is through and goal. Ablas, pen. That's a pen. PK is there. That is an absolute stonewall. And Merith Demiral, whatever his name is giving it away. I think this is going to be Almada, is it? Yeah, Thiago Almada looks calm. He's never taken a penalty again. He always misses. He's playing at 6. Off he comes. On comes Luca Mortellaro. It's not great. Please don't make us pay for that. Right, we've got just over 10 minutes left. Let's get through this highlight, and I can see Joe Willock needing to come on. Are we going to rue that penalty miss as Davies heads it clear? Gini Wijnaldum on the ball. Up against Bentley. Castagna whips it in. Great ball. Cutroni's hit the post. I think he was offside anyway. No, it wasn't. And I think Donnarumma saved that. If he has, that is an absolute worldie of a save. I'm just going to demand a bit more from the boys. Let's get the focus back. If we can get a second, kill the game off, it'd be brilliant. We've got 2-0 victories back-to-back at the moment as Mortellaro plays a superb ball into Pedrinho. He's in around the back. Square it. Peds, back post. Davies finally doesn't win a header. I never thought I'd see the day. Peds on the ball to Willock. Willock into Davies. He scores, but he's offside. He is lethal, though, in front of goal. The amount of times that left foot cannons in shots is so pleasing. He was definitely offside there, so we won't bother watching the highlight. The guy could tell, even from the naked eye, that was offside. But I have to say, Alphonso Davies is easily candidate for signing of the season so far. Oh no, there's a highlight here, and they've got 4 minutes of added on time. Wood out to Aarons. Aarons into Torreira. Let's just keep the ball, play this calmly. Mortellaro dancing forward there. Oh, that's a poor ball. He should have played Ablas in there. We were in. Wood. Jesus, don't do this to me, Tierney. We've got so much room. They're still not bombing forward here. And that's a great ball over top for Davies. Davies, he's in. Is he going to shoot or is he going to square it? Tease it, back post. Pedrinho heads it. It's 2. And the two wingers keep picking each other out at the back post. It's another win for the Arsenal. The train continues to roll on. The rebuild is on fire right now. Brilliant here from Alphonso Davies. And who said you can't get anywhere with second-rate wingers? Which apparently he's not as good as Jadon Sancho. And Davies was never going to win me a league. He might not win me a league, but my God, if he plays like this, I can't see why he wouldn't. But a 2-0 win away at a top 4 rival, I will take that. Passionately, very nice result. Happy with the way you played. We looked comfortable. That is the most impressive thing I can say. And for the first time this season, we are into the top 4. We have put the pressure on Chelsea. Yes, they have 2 games in hand. That does not matter. We are putting pressure on them. If we continue to win, we will make it. I'm pumped at the moment. I'm so happy with the way things are going. Here we go. Chelsea up against Villa. You expect them to win this. Villa 1-3-1. The pressure is on Chelsea and they are faltering. A defeat. Oh, the cat is amongst the pigeons now. They've only got 1 game in hand. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I am excited now, and now all attention turns to the Champions League, where we will be playing Fenerbache away in Turkey. Very exciting. I think getting the semi-finals of this team would be pretty impressive anyway. Whether you think we've had an easy run or not, it would be impressive. Inter and Liverpool is the other game today. So, can we topple Fenerbahce? Chelsea are also playing West Ham in the league today. So that is another big game that we're going to need to keep an eye on. I see no reason to change the team. I think I was tinkering a lot earlier on in the season when I did not need to. I don't need to. Today we're in such good form. Look at the green form on everybody here. It is immaculately impressive, and I'm going to continue with the same lineup. Can we go away to Turkey, get some away goals, maybe give me a chance to rest up a couple of players in the second leg? Whether I do that or not is another matter entirely. Like I say again, when you pick up from where you did last time, it's got a lot of people excited. I'm excited. Could do without Blas getting a goal today. It's not often that he's gone 2 games without a goal, so let's hope that that doesn't happen today. Here we go. I can just about make up the kits, but it's the white shorts that are throwing me off a little bit. But I can tell that if we put on our away kit, it probably would be a little bit of a clash, to be fair to them. And they look like they're going to have the first chance here, as Ozcan. Well, I thought they might, but he's played a really poor ball there. And Kabak, who's a very good player in this game, can become quite decent as Fenerbahce go forward. Remember, we have already beaten them so far this season. Torreira now on the ball, winning it back nice and high up the pitch. Bentley into Davies, back to Bentley, to Aya. We're playing some good football here. Aya, that's a great touch from Pedrinho. In he goes, Peds. That's not the best ball I've ever seen from him there. I have to say, that was a really, really poor effort. And Peds has won the ball back though. Oh, there it is. Sasha Ablast is just so good. And lovely from Pedrinho. A really poor ball originally put Ablast through, but he made up for it. It's great reading of the play here from Pedrinho. He just darts the other way here with Mendy and Tosca. He gets in the great first time ball on his wrong foot to Ablas. Does he need a second invitation? He certainly does not. 1-0 after 10 minutes. And Inter are beating Liverpool as well. This is exciting. I would much rather play Inter than I would play Liverpool, because our record against Liverpool is nothing short of awful. I'm going to praise the boys here. It's been a very good start. We can just nail down a win here. I'll be absolutely ecstatic. That goal of ours is the only highlight so far in the game. Other than that, it's been pretty mediocre, but it's just been such a good run of form. I cannot remember having a run of form quite like this in the league. Well, just in the entire series. I've never remember. Even last year when we were going for the title, I don't remember like winning this many games in a row. We just suddenly seem to have just clicked, and it's all coming together. Matthias de Ligt might not be on the pitch, but I think his leadership off the pitch is what's really helping us. 1-0 at the break, Ablas with the goal. Going to passionately say, I am happy with your performance so far, keep up. Bit disappointed again with Thiago Martinez, so I'm not happy with your performance tonight. He's motivated and inspired. I need him to get back into form. If we're going to do well in this run-in, I need him to pick back up again. We're doing well to kind of get through without him playing at his best so far, but when the hard games come, the big players rise to the occasion, and he is one of our big players. I need him to get to that next level again. Mendy here running down the line. That's a great ball there into Al Capone. Capone, great save there. I can't believe I just called him Al Capone. Great play by Armada there. That's more like it. Good ball to Ablas as well. Has he got the pace to get around his man? He's darted off to the left hand side. Tees it back into the middle for Bentley to Davies. Davies dribbles round his man. Hits it. It's another goal for Alphonso Davies. Oh my God. This kid is incredible. Genuinely incredible. Ablas did really well, held the ball up. Bentley, good ball into Davies, and the defence just part. And you can tell there, he just dances through the middle, smashes it in at the near post. Keeping is awful. What a goal! And you'd like to think maybe that is tie over. We get third, it's definitely over. And Bentley has made a great tackle there against his man. Tees it over the top. Ablas is in. You'll never catch him. He's way too quick. He smacks it, and that's a better save for Muzo in goal. Gotta say, it's been an absolutely sensational performance from us, as good as it can get away from home, and it's going to be a 4th 2-0 win in a row unless something happens in these last minutes of added on time. It doesn't look like they will. We have got a richly deserved victory, as the commentary says. Again, not dominating possession, but getting through the game well, and that was a good win for us. Very, very pleased indeed. Liverpool did get a goal back from Mo Salah against Inter, so that tie is very much in the balance. You'd like to think we have kind of got ours signed, sealed and delivered. And just look at this form here. We have got 11 wins out of 12, only 1 defeat, and that was to Bournemouth just after the Matthias de Ligt injury shook us up a little bit. Other than that, we have been nothing short of sensational, and somehow we've gotten ourselves back into a Premier League position. I think Chelsea lost again. No, they didn't, did they? Drew 1-1. Brilliant. So now us and Chelsea are level pegging. We're level pegging for that 4th spot. I can't quite believe it. You can't write Liverpool off either. They're on 56 points, 4 points behind with a game in hand. See, part of me now thinks that we can skip the next Champions League second leg because we know pretty much now that we're through. It's highly unlikely that we're not going to make it through. So I reckon we'll come back for the first leg of the Champions League semi-finals, which I think will be around about the same time as the Liverpool game, and we're not going to want to miss that because that's a top 4 clash. So we'll aim for around about there then, unless something dramatic happens between now and, well, whatever happens in the Champions League quarter-final leg 2, but you would expect us to get through against Fenerbache. I thought it was the easiest draw. Turns out it probably is. I am incredibly excited by this form. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I know that I certainly have. If you have enjoyed it, then please leave a like on the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the save. Are we going in the right direction? It looks that way. Share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. It really means the world to me. And until I see you in the next episode, where hopefully we'll be in a Champions League semi-final, stay cool.